This video is brought to you by toilets.
Imagine a world where toilets don't exist. You're taking poops outside. Thanks, toilets.
Hey, what's up guys? So today we're revisiting the Acast deck that we played the same day that they released Mox Opal onto Arena. Been thinking about this deck a lot still and wanted to go back to it and give it another shot. I did try adding Ornithopter in this list and taking out Tamiyo. I absolutely hated it, mostly because I feel like Mox Amber isn't good enough if you just have Emery. I feel like Tamiyo is pretty necessary to turn on your Ambers. Plus, I think Tamiyo just fits nicely in the deck. You can flip it with Thoughtcast, Thought Monitor, and it makes some clue tokens for you. I think the only other changes really is I added the Springleaf Drum just to help with a little bit of mana. As you can see, we're running bare bones mana. I have 7 lands, plus I have 4 Sink and the Stupors. So we're talking 11 lands here, which is pretty slim. But we have 3 Springleaf Drums, 4 Mox Amber, and 4 Mox Opals. So the idea of the deck is still the same. You want to get out an Emissary, play a bunch of 0-cost artifacts to build up your board. Then you'll be able to play your Kappa Cannoneer, your Thought Monitor, your Thoughtcast. And this deck just really has some explosive turns where you just kind of lay out your hand on your first turn, and it's kind of impossible to answer from there. So let's just get right into it and play some games with Acast. All right, this hand looks pretty good. I mean, I can start off with warping in the Emissary and kind of just dump my hand. No Thoughtseize, please. Yeah, looks like it's okay. Maybe a Necro. Could be Sorin. They have a Thoughtseize. Alright, it's a Grief. Well, if they don't take the Emissary, it's a mistake. All that for a Grief, though, doesn't really seem worth it against my deck. Yeah, that is the right call. However, I can go ahead and dump my hand and play the Emery for pretty cheap. That's a Kappa. Alright, maybe they have nothing at this point. Do I want to sack the Bauble? So if I get back Kappa, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe I draw. I don't think I want to sack it in case I draw a 0. Right, it's not enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I could get back the Bauble. I don't mind getting back the Emissary, though. I think we'll just do that and be happy. Alright, so it is a Reanimator deck, so it would be nice if I could find a Crypt. Oh, there's Valgavoth. Do they have Reanimate? Alright, we're lucky. Alright, so let's get back Kappa. Kind of want to see how this is going to tap. I want to tap these 1/1s. Alright. Well, I was going to put the boots on there, get a nice attack in. So let's bring in the Crypts, and Dismissal's probably not terrible. I think Harbinger of the Seas could actually do some pretty good work on them. Even though they do have Chrome Mox. I might bring in more dismissal instead of metallic rebuke. Tamiyo might be a little bit slow in this matchup. Yeah, I don't want to turn off too much of my Mox Ambers, though. I need to cut one card. What do we cut? I'll just take out one of the interlacers. Alright, we'll try this. Another hand that looks pretty good. Alright, no grief for Thoughtseize. We like that. Man, if I had Emissary with this hand, we would be going off. So I actually do think I am gonna go ahead and sacrifice this bauble in case I draw like a counter spell. Nope. Alright, they have Faithless Looting. They might just have Reanimate Nuts here. Yeah, looks like it. I don't really have a great answer for that. I mean, I can bounce it, but kind of the damage is done. Like, we really need to hit a crypt in our opener. If not multiple crypts. We didn't get one in the graveyard either. So yeah, it would have been good to have a counterspell there. All right, I don't think I wanna sit through this. We'll just go ahead and concede the game. Let's bring in the other dismissal. Maybe Harbinger's too slow. Yeah, I mean there's 4 Tormod's Crypt in the deck. Need to hit some. Cannot hit him. So what can I do? I can play the Seats, play Pinnacle, play Mox, play Emery. I really hate to mulligan a hand like this, even though we don't have any hate for them. Guess we're just gonna hope we get lucky and they don't have it. What are the chances, though? Ah, can't even get a crypt in the graveyard. That's crazy. Sink in the Stupor, like, sorta answers. They got rid of Atraxa. They have Dark Ritual. Into a Show and Tell. So I'm guessing they have another Atraxa, maybe? That's a Nulamog. So I can actually pay for the ward, right? Sacrifice 2 permanents. It's in my graveyard. What do we want to sack? I mean, I could sack the Opal and just get it back, right? Hang on. Let's tap it first. I guess we'd be tapping it anyway. Duh. You can have that back. I'll play our Tamio. I mean, I think we're in a pretty good spot. It would have been much better for them to show and tell the Atraxa, I think. So I could play the Emissary, or how many artifacts do I have? 1, 2, 3, and I'll make 4 with Tamio. I don't think that's really enough to do anything. Yeah. I think I'm just going to play the Emissary. Actually attacking with Emery. I don't think I've ever done that before. Alright, GG's. Alright, Lucky, gotta go first. 0 lands, but actually this hand sort of has some play to it. I'm gonna try this hand with 0 lands, okay? So if I need to play at least 3 of these cards before I can play the Emery. This is actually a pretty funny hand to keep. Just absolutely 0 lands. I think I might hold on to this so I can play the Thought Monitor. Actually, what's in... Don't we have one in the graveyard? Yeah. I mean, maybe I go ahead and crack the Bauble so I could just get back the Bauble. I think I like that. Baragwaif. Alright, another Interlacer. Don't we have a Kappa in here too? Yeah, we do have a Kappa. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Go 5. I think we can actually play the Kappa here, right? We'll be 1 short. Next turn we can play Kappa. Alright, maybe we'll just do this. Man, we drew the Emissary. Actually, now we can play Kappa. Dude, our Interlacers are big. Alright, pretty sweet turn. Like, this one's at 6, this one's at 4. I haven't played a land yet. That's right, Shaman's a little bit annoying for Emery. Okay. Play my first land. Might as well go ahead and play this. Let's draw a bunch of cards. I guess they could have a Bowmaster. Do I really care about that? Yeah, they might be playing Bowmaster, sure. So sack as a sorcery. They're gonna kill my emissary. From the looks of it. I mean, our deck draws a ton of cards, so Bowmaster is actually not bad. Oh, well, hang on. How big can I get Kappa? You got 2 more. Play our boots. So we have 10 damage, 11 damage. This will be 12 damage. I mean, I could keep drawing cards to try to finish them with Kappa. I mean, if I draw more, they're going to kill my Thought Monitor. Do we just live to play again the following turn? It's kind of tough. 10, yeah, 12. We're so close, but I just don't know. All right, well, for the sake of entertainment, let's just go for it. Like, who cares? Kill my Thought Monitor. Make the biggest orc army you can. Alright, let's draw 4 more cards. This might backfire on me pretty hard. It's actually starting to look like it is. We're doing this for entertainment purposes, though. So at this point, I still have to draw 2 more. I don't think it's going to work out. 12. All right. We'll just be happy with... see, either way, we're putting them to 4, right? Now they just have like an 11-11 on us. So, yeah, we might be dead here. You know what? I shouldn't even like put that on the Kappa Cannoneer. I should have held up a dismissal instead. Okay. Yeah, I think we're fine. We're gonna go to 1. Good thing I drew that, because I don't have an artifact to play. Wow. We shouldn't have won this game. I got I was trying to just be silly and draw a bunch of cards to one-shot them, and it almost cost me that game. That's for sure. Alright, so we'll bring in Dismember, and I think Harbinger's pretty good. What do we take out? Maybe Dismissal's not so great. Man, this is like... They're playing Shieldred and Bowmaster, which is not great for us. Those cards are not great for us. Try this. Oh, Liliana targets you. Oh, this hand's kind of bad. Yeah, okay. We'll try this. Maybe Interlacer's the worst card in my hand since I don't have an emissary. I do have a land, though, so we got that going for us.
Perhaps there are more useful texts down on the surface.
Yeah, strip mine. Who cares about that card? So they don't have black to flash in Bowmaster, so that's good. I think we just go ahead and play a Thoughtcast and see if we can flip Tameo. Guess they could have a Lightning Bolt. Oh, there's Harbinger.
Every plane has stories to share.
We can play Harbinger next turn if Emery doesn't die. Okay, this is Planeswalker too. Okay, so I guess if both of these cards don't die. All right, I guess they just didn't draw black. GG's. All right, go first again. Yeah, this hand's, it's okay. Again, this is another hand that, it's not really that great, but I can play a Tameo. This would have been a good hand if I had the emissary. I'm gonna go ahead and sack this bauble. Okay, they got a troll coming. 2 mana negate. Man, I remember, like, it's once upon a timeless time, just Deathrite Shaman felt like an unplayable card for a long time. Alright, let's attack. Bot Monitor was a pretty good draw. Oh, Kappa's a pretty good draw too.
In the right hand, I am not defenseless.
So if they're playing Troll, I'm guessing they're like some kind of Reanimator kind of deck. Inquisition. Yeah, okay. I mean, they could take a sink instead of my dismissal. Okay, I'm happy with that. Now, if they have another one, like, I don't know. Seems like... Yeah, I don't know. I guess they don't care about dismissal. Which is going to hit a reanimate if they... There's no lands in the graveyard, though. Oh, it's a grief. Okay. Well, I guess that makes sense. Yeah, Kappa is obviously the best card they could take with grief. Alright, do you have it? Because we can counter it. Seemed like if they had the counter spell, they would have went for it. Or, I mean, if they had to reanimate, they would have taken my dismissal, right? I might just play Tameo and attack for 2.
Curious. I must investigate this scroll further.
They could have exiled. They could have exiled my sink. here we go. What do we got? Some Barrogoyf. I'm okay with doing this, yeah. The lifelink is pretty relevant. I would like the ultimate with Tameo. So I think we're just gonna plus.
Use your word.
Play some defense here. Yeah, I think it's fine playing this. Yeah, okay. They won't make a clue token. I'll just attack for 2. And I'm still holding up the dismissal, but I'm guessing their turn's going to be just replaying the Barrogoyf. Okay. Yeah, I think Tameo Ultimate is just probably game, unless they had like a Bowmaster or something crazy. So, they had a lot of basic swamps, which was kind of weird. Like, it seems like a deck I would want to bring in Harbinger, but maybe not. I might bring in some Crypts because it does feel like they are going to be playing Reanimate. What else? What else? Not a huge fan of the counter magic here. Pithing Needle, I mean, it does hit Deathrite Shaman. I don't think that's good enough, though. I think we'll just try this, and then, like, if we see a bunch of non-basics here, like, maybe they just happen to draw the 2 swamps out of their deck. I don't know. They're playing the Troll, too, so... Well, it's a lot of Mox Opals. Not a huge fan of this deck without, or that hand without Emissary. Can this hand actually do anything? I don't think so. Alright, we're gonna have to go down to 5. It's gonna get tough from here. Man, maybe I put back a sink? This deck does not mulligan very well. This hand is hot doo-doo. Guess we'll just play a drum and pass. Just explosive turn here. Reanimate on the zone guard already. Yeah, this might be tough. And this is really all we can do. Assuming they don't get strip mines, like we could play Thought Monitor next turn, I guess. Oh wait, we have the mana. Duh. Just edit that out. Don't forget to edit that. Alright, next turn we're playing Kappa. That's a little too late, but I mean... Might as well make the 1/1. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and run this out. I think I want to try to just end this game as quickly as possible. Strip mine isn't even that bad. Just blow up our land, who cares? I got a couple spring leaf drums. So yeah, looks like they do have quite a bit of non-basics. Toxic Deluge is quite unfortunate. I'd say that might be game 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We draw a land. I could play Kappa, and then maybe we have a chance. Yeah, it's probably not gonna happen. Toxic Deluge. All right, so let's bring in Harbinger. I mean, I don't even really know if Harbinger is that great. I'm going to try to win without. Maybe just one. I still think Dismember is fine. I'll bring in one Dismissal, maybe. That was an early Zone Guard, wasn't it? It was a very early Zone Guard. Alright, big explosive turn. That's what we need. Not too explosive. I really hate taking another mulligan, though. I don't want to go too low again. I can at least play a crypt. I guess we might as well play the Opal, so I can hold up Dismember. At least we have a crypt now if they try to do some reanimate shenanigans. Thoughtseize. I think they're gonna take Dismember. I guess they have a removal spell to get rid of. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or one short of Kappa. This is where I wish Dismember was counterspell, but hey, it's Abrupt Decay, so it didn't matter. I'm not gonna sack the Clue token because I need it for Kappa. A lot riding on this Kappa. Like, hopefully they don't have a Thoughtseize or make me sacrifice the Crypt here. Hold on. Is there an instant in the graveyard? Thoughtcast not bad. I do think I'm just gonna run out Kappa though while I can. And that's a great draw if they don't Thoughtseize me or anything here. We're gonna be trading some blows, it looks like. There's a Dismissal. I mean, what do they have in their graveyard? They have a creature, land, instant, sorcery. What do I have? I have sorcery, instant, creature. So, like the Crypt isn't even that great, right? Still gonna have 3. Might as well run this out, play the drum. Do more damage. I mean, I think we're in a good spot. Like, we have the Dismissal. Like, If they hit us for 4, they go back up to 9. I can run this emissary out to make a Kappa Cannoneer on 9/9, or we just attack with both of these and it's lethal. I don't think they can. It's a Bowmaster. The bane of this deck. Deathrite Shaman. So they're gonna snipe the 1/1 here. Yeah, okay. That's actually kind of relevant, because now I can't play the emissary. I lied. Wow. GG's. Alright, let's try to do one more here. I think we've gone first quite a bit, which is pretty lucky. No lands, so we're just going to take a mulligan. I think we're going to have to mulligan again. Alright, so... we play the Canal, play the Mox Amber, play the Crypt. I don't really want to... I wish I could keep this as a 7. This is a really strong 7. I'm thinking I have to put back the Interlacer, unfortunately. Is there a way to keep it? If I don't keep the Emery, maybe. Turn 1 Emery is pretty nice. But then I'd have to put back the Tameo. Actually, hold on. No, we I think we could do this and it'd be okay. Let's start with the Emery. Now we can play Tameo. Pretty weak hits there. Like I can get a Springleaf drum back. Not ideal. Well, if they were thinking about a Thoughtseize, we at least took that play away from them. Man, I think most decks are just Golgari at this point, right? I'd say that's like the main thing I play against in Timeless. Alright, just a Fatal Push. I mean, I guess we do this. Pretty lame turn. But these are tough times. These are tough times. I guess we can play the Emissary next turn. Really looking for like a Thought Cast. Just any way to draw some cards. Well, that might actually be game over. I don't think we're going to beat a Bowmaster. We're probably not beating a Bowmaster. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I'm going to try to make a bunch of 1/1s. If they can't deal with the Emissary, then maybe we have a chance. I mean, we'll sack this Interlacer on 0 just to replay it to trigger the Emissary. Plus, I mean, If they kill Emissary, we can just get it back with Emery. They really need to take care of Emery first. Okay. And a Deathrite Shaman. Okay. Well, Deathrite Shaman's like a pretty good answer for it. Yeah, I would love to play that Thoughtcast. No way they triple block though, right? I will be very happy if they do. Okay. So I'm thinking about just sacking this for 0. Just to replay it. It's tough out here. It's tough out here. Strip mine. You got it. Not the biggest deal because we have quite a bit of lands with our artifacts. And they're gonna Thoughtseize that. Okay. An island. I don't even know if we play that because they're probably just gonna plus on Ren and kill it. I think we just might do the same play we did last turn. Hold on. Stop it. I think we have to attack Ren, though. I'd be surprised if they gave up either one of these creatures. If Ren dies, I'll play the island, I guess. Okay. Just gonna make another 1/1. This game is hilarious. I could even held the island. Maybe they have another Thoughtseize. Couldn't they have? I don't know. It's instant or sorcery. Okay, this is artifact. Yeah, it's fine. Don't worry, every turn we're going to be making a 1/1 with flying. That is our path to victory here. Doesn't really seem like they have a whole lot going on. Yep. There goes that plan of making a 1/1 every turn. Damn, I need to play this so bad. And I guess we just go ahead and do it. They technically can't kill the Emissary. But they can kill both of these. Our Mox Amber's offline, but I can play Metallic Rebuke. So yeah, I think we go ahead and play this. I actually think we might actually win this game, which is funny. We actually have a decent chance. Deathrite Shaman's putting in some work, though. How many creatures are in the graveyard? They don't have any. I have Emery, 2 Tamios. Alright, well maybe they're flooding out, like... I don't even know if this is going to be good, because they're going to have the 3 mana to pay for whatever they play. Yeah, there's our island. That's what we needed, thank God. The question is, do you think they still go for a trade here? I don't know if I'm willing to risk it at this point. I think the play is probably just attack here. I should have attacked with 1 less so I could hold up Rebuke. Actually, we wouldn't have had enough, right? Well, I could have Convoked 1 more. Kept the Springleaf Drum up. Alright, so they pretty much need a way to deal with that. Alright. That was the weirdest game I've ever played. Oof. So, Bowmaster, big problems. Yeah, let's bring in Harbinger. And Dismember. I actually like Dismember. I might take out Boots and Dismissal. They're mostly creature based, but like the cards I would want to counter, I don't know. I want to try to get them with a Harbinger. That's what I want to try to do. We'll try this. You know what? Maybe I should have taken out maybe one of the Crypts. I think leaving 1 in is pretty good, like against you know, decks that are gonna have Zone Guard or Red in 6. You know, it's kind of nice to have that reset. All right. I don't think this hand is that great, so I'm just gonna take a mulligan. Again, not that great either. I think we're just gonna pray things work out again. Deathrite Shaman. I love no landers. Who needs lands? Now, do I want to dismember Deathrite Shaman? I kind of do. I kind of do. This card is a plague. Can't strip mine me if we don't have any lands. Don't kill Tameo. Sure. That's fine. I have another Tameo, but it kind of sucks not making a clue token.
I've read nearly the entire
Thoughtcast is good if they don't have a Bowmaster. Can flip Tameo. Ooh. I haven't seen Crucius in a while. They should have unnerfed this card for Timeless, right? What did they discarded a Strip Mine? Is that what happened? Well, let's play the Thought Monitor so I can block it. And we can flip our Tameo. Okay, that's maybe a decent draw too.
I hope you don't mind if I take notes. Violence is not the answer.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Like I can afford. Oh, that's disgusting. Shatterstorm? Who plays that card? Well, that might have ended the game. probably should have held on to that Dismember for Crucius. This card is just insane. But I think Shatterstorm kind of ended our game here. All right, and that's the icing on the cake. Yeah, okay. Well, drawing the other two Kappas, yeah, that's we're probably not going to win that game. So we probably need Dismissal just to, like, kind of keep up with them. Maybe Rebuke is fine when I'm on the play. All right, this is the recipe right here to go 4-0. Big game 3 to finish the video. It all comes down to this. And, you know, like, getting no landers is pretty common for a deck that has, like, 7 lands in it. So, there is that. But this hand is good. I think I might put back Thoughtcast. Leyline of the Void, huh? Well, I mean, that makes Emery pretty bad. Like, how could you do that to me? Alright, here's to hoping they don't Thoughtseize me, because if I can play this Harbinger next turn, we are big chillin'. They do get to go get a basic land, though. And if it's a fatal push, then this really backfires on me. This is a terrible play. Oh no, I tapped the Emery. Oh no, I'm dumb. I'm so dumb. That's fine. I needed Emery for Springleaf Drum. I don't know what I'm doing. I think I went unconscious there for a second, and I don't remember where I am. So bad, just bad at the game. The good news is they went and got a Blood Crypt. All right, now I got them right where I want them. The Vortex is pretty funny. Enjoy your islands. That's game. Yeah, I can just counter anything they do, and they're gonna be taking 4 damage every turn. Nothing but islands. See, like, screwing up that attack, it paid off. It paid off. Can't play Bommel because we'll take 5 damage. We don't have to do anything. I'm not going to do anything. I'm not going to attack next turn. I'm going to let them die to their own Vortex. All right, GG's. Well, those were some pretty sweet games, I think. The one game where we were just returning the Drake's Interlacer every turn with the Emery, and it just had 0 because they had a Bowmaster out, I thought that was a really sweet game. Just slowly making 1/1s every turn. Really wore them down, that game. That was a really fun one to play. Like always, thanks for watching the video, and I will see you guys for the next one.
Hey guys, Siege Rhino here. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Blah.